With everyone on lockdown as a result of COVID-19, many people are staying inside their homes. They're not going out and doing the usual things that they do in America. And one of the benefits of this is that mass shootings have significantly decreased in the United States. Decreased, but not gone. 2 days ago, a shooting took place in Atlanta, which could rightfully be called a mass shooting, in which an armed suspect went to 3 massage parlors in the Atlanta area, shot and killed several women, and then went on run from the law, where he was eventually captured. So it seems not even the threat of the global pandemic is enough to stop Americans from going on shooting rampages. Now, this was 3 spas, massage parlors, where predominantly Asian women were employed. And the majority of the people killed were, of course, Asian women. One of the surviving victims was a man, according to officials. Police gave out this detailed statement. Video footage from our video interrogation center places the Cherokee County suspect's vehicle in the area around the time of our Piedmont Road shootings. That, along with the video evidence viewed by investigators, suggests it is extremely likely that our suspect is the same in Cherokee counties who is in custody. Because of this, an investigator from the APD in Cherokee County and we are working closely with them to confirm with certainty our cases are related. A young white man has been taken into custody and he is suspected to be behind the shootings at all 3 of the massage parlors. This is the man in question. Robert Aaron Long, 21-year-old white man, was arrested around 8:30 p.m. local time following a chase that led officers into Crisp County. So the evidence, the video of him, video of his vehicle, etc., seem to suggest that it's the same guy, that he was behind the shootings of all these massage parlors. And it's very likely true that this is the case. So, even with COVID, there's still a significant number of mass shootings in the United States, still far more than any country around the world. But here's the question that comes up every time there's one of these mass shootings. What caused this? Why did this happen? Now, this is the guy in question, and he has a fairly nice neckbeard. So we're still asking the question, why do these things keep happening? Well, we have massage parlors being shot, and we have almost exclusively Asian women being shot. So, in my opinion, that we don't know why yet, the suspect has not made any determination. The courts have not made any determination. It seems like another kind of incel attack against women. Except this time it seems to have almost a racial aspect to this. Now, I don't think that all the massage parlors in these areas were wholly comprised of Asian women, especially in Atlanta. I mean, there's a great large black population in Atlanta. So I tend to think that maybe these shootings were all connected, that maybe there was a deliberate targeting of Asian women in this case. This almost has a kind of Roger Elliott feel to it, one that suggests that an anger towards women had been vented by carrying out this tragedy. But we can't deny what seemingly is very much a real racial element to this. Racist attacks against Asians have been on a significant increase ever since the global pandemic began. Thanks largely to the presidency of the now former president, Donald Trump, Chinese people, or in the eyes of many racists, literally all Asian people, are responsible for the pandemic. When these things are naturally occurring, and they do happen often enough in repeated cycles. And even then, if it were somehow actually China's fault, that would not be the fault of any Chinese or Asian people in the United States. But then again, we are dealing with racists here, and racists are, well, they're not known for being terribly intelligent, which kind of leads to why they have a lot of the ideology that they have. They're looking for easy answers to questions that require some thinking behind them. But I think that's probably what we're looking at right now. We do have a very racist U.S. society that is constantly looking to blame people of color for many of the problems that the country faces. If it's crime, it must be the fault of black people. If there's, well, let's be honest, pretty much black people are being blamed for everything. But recently, there has been a tremendous spike in blaming Asian people for the pandemic, which, of course, doesn't make any sense. And the people in America do have to ask themselves this question every time something like this happens. How many more times does it need to happen before something is done? And before you fly off the handle on me, I'm not talking about taking people's guns away. Guns are inanimate objects. People kill people. People, like this guy, allegedly kill people. So I think that maybe there's like a really big race problem in the United States that is not being addressed by the current establishment, despite how much it tries to tell us that it is progressive and how things are going to be different this time. This time, if you vote for the Democratic Party, we're going to do something about the racial issues in the United States, which have literally always existed. If we also include Native Americans in this and the genocide that was carried out about them. I don't want some Nazis saying, there weren't always slaves in America. You know what I mean by racism always being in America, and you know damn well what I mean. But don't talk to the fake left. Oh no, the rad libs, the ones that are out there on Twitch every single day telling us and taking money from the Democratic Party how things are totally going to change this time. Come on, guys, give Biden a chance. Let him a chance to do all those things he didn't do in his entire political career of decades. You know, all the things that he didn't do when he was vice president of the United States. But this time it's going to work. You know, vote Democrat. This time it's going to work because it's about harm reduction. I mean, they're leftists and they're supposed to be about forwarding revolution, but, you know, first of all, people don't really actually want to do revolution, which is why they continually do flock to the message of, trust me, vote for the Democrats this time. It's totally going to work. I mean, I saw this with Obama. Vote for Obama. He's like totally a socialist because he said there should be a redistribution of wealth, and he supported those workers who at the window and door company in 2008 when the workers locked doors and took over, and he supported them. So Obama's the socialist candidate. I mean, you're not insane and continually doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result, are you? But don't worry. I'm sure Biden's totally got this. He said he was going to take care of the racial issues, even though he literally said in a Zoom call with black leaders that eventually got leaked that he was literally not going to do anything whatsoever. So just kind of keep that in mind. And I would love to see what the rad libs are going to say, or was said yesterday, but are going to say tomorrow about this shooting and how the Democrats are going to take care of it. So, you know, don't worry. I can't wait to see them and to see how not insane they actually are. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.